All right. Well, this remains your show.
Well, I didn't expect you to play the music there. I just thought we would segue on into other things. I know what you're going to say, Brian. You're going to say, who won the final match of the tag team tournament to get the tag team championship shot at Forbidden Door? That's the question you're going to ask me, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's a big match for the tag titles coming up. Another great big match for the titles.
Another great big match. Well, it came down to FTR against Bandido and Brody King to see who would face Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate, for the tag team title at Forbidden Door. And again, why is the door so forbidden? Everybody's come through it. It's not like you've gone to the old Indian burial ground and you've never returned. Everybody's come through that door, gone back, come back. It's like a revolving forbidden door. There's nobody else that's still forbidden that can come through it, is there?
For New Japan, it hasn't been good. People go through that door, they never come back.
Well, they always come back on this show, the one that I'm watching. They're here all the fucking time. I don't care what they do over there. They could go about their business. So, what this was another match where, bless them for their effort. But FTR want to have the greatest tag team match of all time, every time. And they never give thought to the fact that their opponents can't pull it off and it gets too complicated and it gets sloppy or it gets lost or they're 2 steps behind. And they try to cooperate with all the stupid shit that their various opponents do. In this case, Bandido with his... I don't know what the fucking deal is where he just rolls over people and does handstands and back and whatever. But it was a 30-minute draw, not to spoil anything, 30-minute time limit draw. Brody King got color, he got juice because that's the thing that he does best. And Bandido did a lot of screwy shit because that's what he does best. And FTR can't set up a match to the level of their opponent and make them look good without trying to make them look so good that they end up making them look worse than they usually do. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense to me, but you're the biggest expert on tag team wrestling I know, so when you say it, it really matters.
Well, I mean, they caught the lightning in the bottle with Jay White and Juice Robinson, and Bandido and Brody King, neither one is Jay White or Juice Robinson. And Jay and Juice were an experienced tag team from Japan or whatever. And they knew enough of each other that, yes, they pulled it off. But here with everybody, it's just excessive over and over and too complicated and too many swerves and false finishes and bells and whistles. And then they set up the 30-minute draw so that the very last move at the bell was Cash diving through a fucking table on the floor. Crash! Ding, ding, ding! What the fuck? It used to be, oh my God, the team that we wanted to win almost won in the small package, but the bell rang. Now it's just, oh, we got one more piece of furniture in before we had to quit. And then within 30 seconds, Tony Khan had sent word to the girl ring announcer, Lois Lane, whatever her name is, that now both teams will face the Hurt Syndicate in a 3-way at the pay-per-view. Well, at least they came up with a novel way to settle this. And they sent Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin out with music to stare at these people. So now we got 3-way. Last month, the tag title match was a 3-way. Why don't they just book a handicap match with 4 of their regular guys against Lashley and Benjamin? Then it would be even and it'd still be a regular match.
They just want to get the belts off Lashley and Benjamin, and Lashley and Benjamin are probably saying, how are we going to do that? And their best way is, how about we pin someone else?
Yeah. These guys come in, they get over, they get the fans interested, they have professional matches for once on this program. And Tony was completely unable to get any tag team over to face them for the belts that anybody thought could legitimately give them an issue, and was expecting them to work with these fucking underneath children that they obviously was like, what the fuck? We got over. We did our job. Why do you want us to try to get these fucking clowns over that aren't ready for this shit? Remember, he thought it was a good idea, Tony did, to put him against Knight and Spitball. The fuck, it just accentuated how weak Knight and Spitball were. So I'm gobsmacked they dropped the ball on them, the Hurt Syndicate. I'm gobsmacked they cut the deal off with MJF and dropped that whole thing because they obviously didn't know where the fuck it was going. So anyway, that was what happened there with those people. What were we talking about?
The tag title match coming up.
Oh, yes. Going to be a 3-way.